I'm John Skinner, and this supplements my book, Fishing the Bucktail. I'll have links to all of the gear in the video description, including all of the cooking ingredients. Okay, this is my last trip in my boat for the season. It's getting on with the season. It's getting colder. Fish are moving off. I've got my friend Mike Mapes up in the bow, and if you look on the fish finder, here comes the rock. I've got my remote out for the trolling motor. Hit that anchor button, boom, we're anchored on the spot, and we're going to fish for some blackfish. All right, the fishing is definitely not as fast-paced as it's been. We've been out about 15 minutes. Don't have a keeper on the boat yet. We started with green crabs. I always like to do that, get a little bit of a slick going, kind of draw them in, and yeah, we're catching some shorts, but yeah, nothing to put in the cooler yet. So I've just switched over to Asian crabs. They're very small, what I have left, and putting like 3, 4 on the hook at the same time, and going to see if that can make any difference.
Low tide, you know.
One time. Now when I go before work, like if I go to, whoop, yeah, I knew that was a blackfish. If I go to Hortons or something, oh, all right, there we go. So that's something. First shot with the Asian crab, huh?
Ooh,
This could be a keeper. Yeah, it's almost certainly a keeper.
what?
It's almost certainly a keeper. You know what? I do like eating them. Yeah, that's definitely in.
Yeah.
Now, did you see, before I even set the hook, I said, oh, there's one. You know, you could just feel the jig just swim away. So this is Mike's first time blackfish jigging, but he's going to pick it up pretty fast. That sounds good. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, finally. All right. I'm just going to... You might want to tighten the drag a little bit, just in case it's a really good one. I don't know. Yeah, we can swing him.
Swing him?
Yeah, bring him over. Yeah.
Weird.
All right, good. All right, so we're doing a little better.
Yeah.
Keep us floating. Yeah.
Do you have leaks?
I don't know where the leaks are. I really don't. It's not. I'm gonna have to. The floor is gonna have to come up. It's not getting any worse. Nothing I do makes it any better.
Yeah.
The guy was just sitting on it. This has got potential. Oh yeah, nice one. Sure, yeah. Perfect.
Another goalie one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah. And you're getting green crab down there, so the thing is the green crabs really got that nice oil to them, and you get even at least it's like a slick on the water.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I want to feel as soon as it goes down, just like that. All right, this is a nice example of waiting for all those little bites to go by until something good picks it up. And you know, often the bite is, they move away with it, but sometimes it's slack because they move towards you or they move up. You feel slack, set the hook.
Must be some tiny shit down there.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. Well, that's a keeper. Yeah, it's a nice one. Wow, he's really... Yeah, make it interesting. Jig's all the way in his mouth, huh? Well, there's not a lot of fish, but I have no complaints on the size, you know.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, I mean, these are good sized fish. So. Feels like the current's starting to change. The boat's starting to swing.
You find the current switches around here fast?
Oh, it's yeah, the timing is crazy, especially on incoming. I mean, because an eddy forms, so yeah. So like halfway through the incoming, the water starts going out.
Really?
Yeah. There we go. There's the keeper. Definitely. Knew that one right from the bite. Yeah, I'm gonna need a net on this one.
Well, you got to get a net sponsor here, John. This is, you put this in your video?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. All right.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a fatty. Look at
Mm-hmm. All right, I got it.
that. Two.
Maybe
We do have a kind of a blow come this week, though, right?
here they come. They're coming for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how many paddles they got working now?
Lodge.
Yeah.
I guess they're coming from Matatuck, right?
Yeah, I see them down every decent day. That boat is
Really?
around. Yeah.
Down here?
Yeah. He was just sitting on it. Was getting bites and then no bites.
Netter?
No, it's not a netter, but I'll tell you what, if it's a keeper, we're keeping it, and then we'll have our limit at least, because I don't trust anything. I really don't.
Yeah.
I think he's probably
Throw
good.
him back, save room for the bigger ones?
No, I don't think so.
Kisses that.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, he's almost certainly good too. But yeah, it was just sitting. All right, so I bleed everything that I'm going to keep for the table. It kills them faster. It gets the blood out of the meat, so the fillets end up just so beautifully white. Hey, it's nice and cold out, so this is nice cold water they're sitting in, all bled out, all dead. I'll get them into the cooler and then bleed out that other guy. But yeah, if you haven't bled fish before, I would really suggest it. I just cut them across the gills, and yeah, you get them home when you fillet them. The fillet table is completely free of blood. It's great. And if you look, I mean, there's a lot of blood in these fish. I don't want that in the meat, so out it goes. I get a lot of questions about my boat on the channel comments. It's 45 years old. It's aluminum. It leaks. The most important feature of the boat is the bilge pump, and there it goes. So, you know what? Keeps me floating. The leaking's not getting any worse, so I just live with it. Maybe someday a boat company will see an opportunity here and sponsor me. I could use a boat sponsor. But, hey, no, I like this boat. It's really good for what I do. All right, we got our limited blackfish up there in the cooler. We've made a move. Yeah, in retrospect, it wasn't the greatest move, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But there is going to be something good that's going to come out of this, and yeah, you'll see. Plus, I just hate fishing stuff that's pounded by so many other boats. party boats, no less.
I tell you, right, the tackle's perfect for this, you know?
Yep. Here's something I'm going to eat. Suddenly I am interested. I said suddenly I'm interested.
Yeah.
All right, if you watch my fluke videos, you're going to know that I basically will often say I despise these fish. I can't stand them. It's because they interfere with the fluke fishing. They tear up the gulps and yeah. But you know what? Part of this video is the cooking at the end, and this particular recipe has really given me an appreciation for blackfish and sea bass eating. And you know what? I believe that sea bass may just be the best eating fish that I catch. So suddenly I'm happy to see them come up on the line and go into the cooler. 28 feet. I can barely see the rock reading though, but I'm getting hit right away now.
Yeah?
I am, yeah. Oh, better? Didn't take line, but some power there. Oh. It is not your lucky day, Mr. Seabass, because I've discovered you. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I'm liking that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, I'm going to be eating good. All right, that container, it's pronounced Ghee. That's a game changer for me for cooking fish because my wife can't tolerate butter, but you can read up on this stuff. This is healthier, but the important thing is lactose intolerant people can tolerate this in most cases. And so suddenly I can cook with butter. And so here's a really simple recipe. I've been using this on the fluke, on the sea bass, the blackfish. You know what, even here I'm actually putting in more than I need. I could go, that would be plenty right there. I've added a little bit extra. You know what, a container that's kind of pricey, it's like $11. So if you might look at that in the store and go, oh my God, this is a fortune. But you don't end up using a lot, so it lasts a long time. This recipe really couldn't be much simpler. It's a matter of seasoning the fish how you'd like it. I use a little bit of sea salt, some black pepper. This is some other garlic herb seasoning, and that's the first step, just season the fish. And next, you just take those seasoned pieces, push them through the flour, just get a coating on there, nothing special. And on to the next step. Right now, that's a big pan because I'm cooking a lot of fish. And yeah, I've got more ghee in there than I need, but this is going to be just fine. Yeah, get it hot. You know, you don't want it, super smoky or anything like that, but hot so that when you put it in, the fish start cooking. Now look, it's 5:09. I'm starting to put that stuff in, and now you can see I'm more than halfway through flipping these fish. So I gave them 4 or 5 minutes or so. Basically, you're looking for that nice brown color before you flip them over, and yeah, that leads us on to the next step, which is simply to take them out, put them on some paper towels on a plate. And if you look at the clock there, yeah, that was about another 5 minutes or so. You know what? It has to do with the thickness of the fish. So this works well for this thickness. And pat them down, and there you go. It's delicious, it's healthier, and people who can't tolerate some things can tolerate this. All right, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like these videos, please subscribe.